Sophie Ellis-Bextor, Sanjeev Kumar, how are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Very well, thanks. This is my mum and dad. Oh, and this is my grandmother and Johnny Vaughan.
Hello. Which one then? Hello.
Darling.
Very nice to meet you.
Oh, Sophie, look at you. You look so beautiful. Blonde really suits you. Did you get collar and cuffs?
No.
I don't know what it means. Johnny told me to say it. Did I say it right?
Thanks a lot. Welcome back. The Vaughan Meister is still with us.
Looking good, Sanj.
My next guest is one of the most distinctive pop singers in Britain today. I like her music, I like her attitude, and I love her hair. Ladies and gentlemen, Sophie Ellis-Bextor! Welcome. Today is a big day for you, isn't it? Release of single.
Yeah, it's called Mixed Up World, and it's basically a kind of anthemic pop song about finding yourself at a bit of a crossroads and giving yourself the strength to get to the other side.
I like that. That's a good message, isn't it?
I think so. Assertive young women.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not
And
not
old
a
women.
Yes.
And old ones, and very old ones.
Just assertive people.
Yeah, talking about your career like this takes me back to when we had a #1 record.
Yeah.
It's amazing when you have a #1, isn't it? I was just... Do you remember how you felt when you first heard that we were #1?
I've tried to block it out, actually.
Do you remember where you were? It's like one of those Kennedy
I think I was going like
assassinations.
this.
Oh, you do remember! That's so sweet! I thought you wouldn't remember at all, but that's really nice. Now, you've got a reputation as being quite an outspoken person.
Passionate, can we say?
Yeah, we can say passionate.
Okay,
we can say
thank you.
passionate. I mean, you slagged off Robbie Williams, which, let's face it, we all have. But you did it in the press.
Yeah, I was also
Which must have
18.
been great. Was it?
Well, it didn't really happen like that. But I was 18, and I wish I could have gone back to myself 6 years ago to say, you know, that comment, you'll be still talking about it in 6 years' time.
But, you know, when you talk to the press and stuff, do you get misquoted?
Oh, God, yeah, all the time.
Well, I don't even get quoted.
Do you know what I think part of our problem is, Sophie, darling? Is that we dare to voice our opinion in a world where they still expect women to be polite and quiet.
Well,
Am I right?
absolutely. There's definitely an element of sexism about it, I'd say.
I think so. It's
Yeah.
happened to me all day today.
Yeah, you shouldn't suffer it.
Yes, OK, all right. Mum.
Sophie, you've toured all over the world with your pop. What's been your favourite place?
Yeah, I've been, like, Mexico and Brazil. That was quite amazing. Went up to the Corcovado and where Jesus is standing overlooking Rio.
Oh.
Not quite as camp as that.
As played by John Inman. Jesus, I'm free.
Where else have I been? I've been to Jakarta and Thailand and...
Well, Indonesia, that's a tough crowd, isn't it? Well,
yeah, those Indonesians are tough.
yeah. Didn't you have to impress Indonesian businessmen?
Oh,
specifically?
yeah, well, I was taken out for dinner with a very lovely man, but he considered himself to be very funny, but he was telling a lot of jokes that were based on wordplay, and we were telling other jokes, and you realise that humour is... Quite a lot of it is about sort of getting, you know, meaning one thing, but it also meaning another thing, like double entendre and that kind of thing. So we all start telling a joke, go, oh, you'll get this one, you'll say that, and then halfway through you go, actually, you're not going to get this one.
This was to one bloke.
He's polite enough to laugh at some of them, even though he hadn't got to the punchline.
Actually, I'm used to that.
You know, my friend Saraswati, the bicycle, as we called her, she used to entertain Indonesian businessmen as well. And because she was double-jointed, the ping-pong balls used to ricochet.
No, really, I went to Bangkok and also Pad Pong, and I saw all that. It's fantastic.
It's fantastic.
What, you had a game?
Well, I saw all the, you know, shooting darts into a balloon and everything in Pad Pong.
It's a skill.
Well, they make it look quite straightforward, but it's, yeah...
Maybe they should have that on Superstars.
What, testing female athletes' vaginal muscles?
Miss Bextor, you have a famous parent who is also a star of children's television, the wonderful Johnny Ball. What was it like? It wasn't Johnny Ball, was it?
Well, not unless my mum's been lying to me all this time.
OK, don't worry. I'm going to tear our research department off a strip.
Okie dokie.
Marjorie, what do you think you're playing at?
You know something, Ashwin? Maybe you should do your own research.
All right, Madhuri. Emancipation Express, huh?
Sanjeev, ask another question. Quickly, before they start burning their braziers.
Okay, all right, Dad, easy, easy. OK, as well as being a pop star, you also did a bit of modelling, didn't you?
Yeah.
For a short time. Isn't it true you got picked out as model when you were in Topshop?
That's right, yeah.
What happened then? Was you modelling in
shopping.
Topshop?
No.
You weren't kind of like... What are those?
Sanjeev got picked up in Topshop, but that was for hanging around the ladies' changing room.
Dad, are you going to stop her?
No, I'll allow it. It's true and it's funny.
Mum, you got a question?
Yes. Sophie, when you were a child, you had imaginary friends, didn't you?
I did.
Who were they and what were they like?
They were Emily and Charlotte, and they used to gang up on me.
Do you still keep in touch, or have they moved away?
You know what? They had kids, and I didn't see them after that.
You know, Sanjeev used to have imaginary friends. They used to go to the park without him.
Oh, they're like mine.
I share. They probably went together.
Exactly.
You know, Sophie, Sanjeev still has an imaginary girlfriend. Sometimes when I go past his room, I can hear him.
Miss Ellis-Bextor,
Isn't it?
you're a very smart girl, aren't you?
Oh, I don't know.
Tell us what A-levels you got.
What I got or what I did. I did English history and history of art.
And what grades did you get?
2 Bs and an A.
Oh! You go, girlfriend!
I'd never get
Yes, sisters are doing it for themselves, aren't they, Ashwin?
Some are, some aren't.
Sanjeev, why don't you tell Sophie what A-level grades you got?
Well, they're a lot easier these days than when I took them.
You know what? I think they must be getting easier because I shouldn't have got the grades I got.
I shouldn't have got the grades I got either, let me tell you. Mum.
Sophie, you like cooking, don't you?
I adore cooking, yes.
Well, what's the most unusual food you've ever eaten?
Eaten. I've had several unusual things. I'm kind of quite game. I'll eat pretty much anything first time.
Easy.
I didn't say anything.
I heard you thinking.
I could hear the whole thinking. It was, mine went... but I think the one that was most striking was with the Indonesian businessman we've already mentioned.
Oh,
yeah, he wanted to impress us. He took us to a Chinese restaurant where they did, like, very authentic Chinese food. Like, they had the Peking duck, but it was the entire duck with the head on it.
Wait a minute, the beak was still on it?
The beak was still on it. It had a little head.
Can you use
on
the
it.
beak? I
I suppose you could have used it instead of chopsticks if you wanted to.
Who got the bill?
Very good. That's my dad joke. That's fantastic.
It's like a dad joke.
My dad is very, very funny.
Yeah, anyway, you're telling us some story.
You know, when I first came to this country, I learned cooking by watching Fanny Craddock.
Okay.
I liked her much better than these modern chefs.
Mum, what are you laughing at?
He said funny.
Dad?
What's wrong with Fanny? That's her name, Fanny. Fanny.
All right, OK. For goodness sake. Anyway, I've been thinking about this. I've been thinking about this A-level thing.
Oh, yeah.
We were discussing earlier on. Maybe I should have done more art-based subjects like you did, as opposed to the metal and wood-based ones that I tried. But because as you said, you did history of art, isn't it? And so is that like the whole history, how art starts and
it was
then where it goes?
an incredibly intensive course, yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
No, we did like Renaissance art, and we did the Impressionist movement and that kind of thing. So we sort of dipped around. But the Italian Renaissance stuff was just incredible, and we all felt very cultured and grew our hair long and Botticelli and everything, you know.
But look, I was going to say, art is a very broad subject, isn't it? It's kind of made up of many different branches and disciplines. But what is your favourite? Is it painting or statues?
I think some of the sculpture's pretty incredible. I mean, seeing Michelangelo's David is just... It's awesome in the proper sense of the word.
Always makes me feel good.
I like Picasso.
Oh, I like Picasso.
His earlier work, you know, before he became, mental. And here, over here, nose up there. Nobody looks like that.
It's true. Just lost
Actually,
it.
Uncle Binder.
Oh, yes.
He does look like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
He was born with a nose on top of his head, poor man. But what
distinctive.
a swimmer! Never needed to come up for air. Very popular with the ladies.
Dad! Well, he was a good swimmer.
No, but...
What's wrong with you?
Now, listen, we're almost out of time. As I said earlier, your single's released today, Mixed Up World. Now, we were going to play the video of it, which I've seen. I really love.
Thank
I
you.
really like it. But Mum taped EastEnders over it.
Dirty dance bag.
All right, Mum, all right, Mum.
I can identify with that. I do actually really like EastEnders.
So, I mean, to make up for it, what we're going to do is we're going to play in the music and Mum's going to act out as much of the song.
I would much prefer that. I've seen the video.
OK. Binder! Oh, video la ke na, tape la ke. Oh, press kar rahi ho, record kar. Thank you.
Encouragement, really.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sophie Ellis-Bextor, Mr. Johnny Vaughan, and Mike Blum.
Thank you so much,
Thank you so much for
Sophie.
having me.
You were a fantastic guest. Did you enjoy yourself?
I did, and I'll be coming back to number 44 really soon. Oh,
That's next door.
my God.
But that's all right. That's all right. But I was going to say, if you really enjoyed yourself, how about we hook up
no, I'm really supposed to be
we
somewhere
could
else, thanks.
sort of I could ring you. Bye.
Tony, darling.